You know, I love going to my favorite restaurant. The food, the atmosphere, and services are all reasons why I keep going back. And you feel that way too. But have you ever wondered at least if one person out there rated your restaurant badly? Or maybe there was someone who had a negative experience and reviewed the restaurant poorly. These ratings can affect the restaurant standings, but keep in mind that the positive reviews also affect the restaurant just as much. When a manager or owner responds to the criticism, they are also at the risk of making or breaking their reputation depending on how they respond. Since COVID-19 has been on the rise, local businesses have been shutting down left, right, and center due to people not being aware of them. When you don't know about a small business, you can't support them. They're not like these big companies that can just pump out money and be fine. No, they shut down. Us here at Five Star Consulting, we feel for these businesses and we cater a soft spot in our hearts for them. So we built our company in the height of the pandemic to ensure the sanctity of the local restaurants and to help them get back on their feet and to make their customers smile. My name is Katherine Williams, and I also go by Kat, and I am the follow-up consultant of Five Star Consulting. With my background in marketing, I make sure that we follow up with our client to make sure everything is running smoothly. I also oversee projects that we are in the works in for as well as making business referrals to the rest of the team. My role allows me to double check on businesses, search for new ones, and make sure old clients are doing well. With my following up, I benefit clients by understanding what is and is not working and how we can change around or fix anything if needed. The restaurant that we reviewed is the Old Lady Gang. It is a local business in Atlanta that has started back in 2016. Their style of food is Southern. Two restaurants that may rival Old Lady Gang would be Pashko's and Cal's Kitchen. Pashko's delivers soul food at a similar price to Old Lady Gang. And Kel's Kitchen is a family-owned business that also sells Southern food. Their prices are a little bit more reasonable, but based on the reviews, their food's pretty bland. One strong and reoccurring strength of Old Lady Gangs is the restaurant's quality of food. One review states the food was seasoned to perfection. In the same review, and introducing me to my other point, is how friendly the service is. Many people refer to the waitstaff as very attentive, and the hospitality was immaculate. Along with the waitstaff being excellent, they also mentioned the parking lot attendant, quote, made me feel right at home. One other reason that I know everyone watching will like is the pricing. Many happy customers have considered the price to be reasonable, but we all know that means amazing for us. But with strengths do come some weaknesses. Some reviews have reported that Old Lady Gang food isn't really all up to the hype. One reviewer states that it seems like no one was working there because the place was empty, but it was an hour wait. Once we finally got to a table, we had to wait another hour. Waited 30 minutes for a cup of water. Then we get the food and it was not good. Chicken was seasonless, rice hard. Gravy is gross. Mac and cheese was good, but hand in some areas. Another weakness that people have been stressing is the customer service. That is awful. Despite what the previous review has said, people also have other reviews, and that also could deal with the staff. One review says the music is so loud that we can't even hold a conversation without yelling. But probably the biggest flaw of the restaurant is truly the customer service. One review states that food tastes so good, so I can't describe that at all. I love the yam souffle and the baked chicken dinner. This customer service is trash. The music is too loud. I wanted to go ahead here and say that this information needs to be known so that there is room for improvement. The restaurant has had its worst days and its bad people, but it's not complete doom and gloom. In order to make the best calls, we need to know exactly what is going on and what people love or not love about the restaurant, about the qualities of it. With competitions such as Pascal's, people have been saying that their food tends to be a little bit more heavily seasoned and much more worth the price. With that in mind, we go on to recommendations. There are opportunities for growth here. For instance, there are many people who swear by the food and go above and beyond to let Old Lady Gang know that they are doing well in their food preparations. People also seem to enjoy when they come in large groups for the most part. One other thing worth mentioning is that the staff is willing to help their customers. I saw one review that goes on to state how a bartender and a waitress made sure to look out for a customer's car, ensuring that it will not be towed. For starters, I would recommend frequent work reports for the staff. This is to ensure that the staff is up to date on the latest rules, wait times, appropriate language, etc. To de-escalate customers getting anxious and annoyed at the extensive wait time. Another threat that would be quality checking the food. So since most reviews are split in the middle in this, I would just make sure that everything is up to par regardless of how it's been prepared or who it's been prepared by. One other recommendation that I would like to add is to make sure that the atmosphere is more talk friendly. There are a lot of reviews that have been saying that the music is way too loud. Unless you're going to a club, no one wants to scream at the top of their lungs to conversate at a restaurant. In conclusion, keeping a watchful eye on reviews and customer complaints can put into perspective what may need to be adjusted for your business to thrive. In order to stand out from the crowd, you must be willing to make necessary changes and sacrifices and be more informative and transparent with your customers. I appreciate the opportunity of managing your reviews and providing unbiased feedback. To contact us, email us at info@fivestarconsulting.com. For callers, dial 770-913-4561. And thanks for being such a great audience. And we have a giveaway for you. Thank you for your time.